President Trump commenting during a joint press conference with Turkish President Erdogan yesterday, saying that he did not watch the hearings. Joining me right now is Ohio Congressman, member of the House Intel and Ways and Means Committees, Brad Wesntrup. And Congressman, you were there in the room. What can you tell us about the hearings yesterday?
Well, I think that was a nice little summary that you just gave, and I appreciated that. You know, this is a political impeachment. This is not about high crimes and misdemeanors. This is circular hearsay that is just taking place amongst a lot of people. The bottom line is, what, if anything, did the president do? And I do not fault any president who wants to investigate corruption that may involve U.S. citizens, regardless of whether they're a political candidate or not. I didn't realize that you may be able to go out and be corrupt and then decide you're going to run for president, and suddenly that makes you immune. That's not the case, and I applaud both of these presidents, the president of Ukraine and our president, for wanting to wipe out corruption in both of our countries.
Yeah. How much of this whole show and the changes in the process, sort of as it's happening, has to do with really a muddying of the waters? Because we know that the IG report is on its way out. John Durham's investigation is now criminal. And I think that Adam Schiff keeps saying, look, we can't investigate a political opponent and bring foreigners into it. Isn't that exactly what Hillary Clinton did by paying for the dossier?
That is exactly right. The Clinton campaign and the DNC paid for the dossier, which was nothing but fake dirt, by the way, that involved Russians or some other foreign entities, especially Christopher Steele, and then was used to go into a FISA court. Everything that they accused Donald Trump or Republicans of doing, they have already done. And how interesting was it yesterday, too, that Adam Schiff went from I don't know the whistleblower to I do know the whistleblower to back again that I don't know the whistleblower. But I'll bet he knows the whistleblower's lawyer, because he's the one who put out right away after Trump got elected that the coup begins. The writing is all over the wall on this thing. And you're right. Let's keep doing this impeachment thing so that we don't pay attention to all the things that we have done.
Yeah. So where is this going then? I mean, you know, Lindsey Graham was with me Sunday. He said when it gets to the Senate, it's dead on arrival. Right. It is pretty clear that the House is looking to impeach President Trump. Would you agree that's going to happen?
Oh, they've been trying to impeach him since day one.
So
they were
what
just
happens?
looking for a reason.
Yeah.
So I think that Lindsey Graham is a key component. I don't know. I mean, this may get to the point after yesterday. They didn't win anything yesterday. It may get to the point where Pelosi will come up with some reason to just drop it. I don't know. But at the same time, if they do move forward with it, I feel very comfortable with what Lindsey Graham is saying that he intends to do. And I thought I heard him say last night that he would try to bring Adam Schiff in, because we need to know what he knew and when. For example, I've been wanting to know, and I asked him one time in a hearing, got a blank stare, is when did you know that your money through the DNC and the Clinton campaign paid for this fake dossier? And as a member of the Intelligence Committee, doesn't that concern you? No, it's turn your head away from all of these things that they've done, but America's starting to see and understand just how crazy this whole thing has been.
So you're saying, did you just say you want to question Adam Schiff? You're saying that you want Adam Schiff to testify. Anybody else?
Yeah, Nancy Pelosi. I mean, she called for the inquiry before the complaint was even out. That leads me to believe that
But you know that's never going to happen, right? I mean, you've got to get Adam Schiff's permission to actually bring anybody down to testify. He's not going to permit himself to testify.
Oh, right. I don't think it'll happen on our side. I'd like to see it happen on the Senate side. At what point did she know the whistleblower? How come she called for an inquiry before the complaint was even out, before the transcript was even out? No, we're not going to get either one of them, because he's running the show. You saw that yesterday.
So you want Lindsey Graham to have those two subpoenaed to come down and testify. Real quick before you go, we're going to wrap up here, Congressman, but why haven't we seen Lindsey Graham subpoena anybody to bring over to the Senate? He's got subpoena power. What's the problem?
Well, he does. I think, and you'd have to ask him, and I'm sure he's willing to come on, that he's waiting to see how this whole thing plays out and what they tend to propose to the Senate before he acts.
All right, Congressman, it's good to see you this morning. Thanks very much.
You bet. Thank you.
Congressman Brad Wesntrup, and we are here this morning with Mark Cuban. Mark, your thoughts on